Is that something that's either started and I've missed it, or
Yeah.
two, something you're thinking about doing?
Yeah, so I don't want to comment on future product roadmaps and what we might do in the future, but I will say that the building blocks that we have today are very, very capable. So for example, we have the ability to create chatbots now that can look at enterprise knowledge bases and can answer any question that you might have about that problem domain or about that enterprise. And so that's one key building block for that. Now you can layer on a voice interface on top of that, so you can talk to that chatbot, right? And do that in a much more of a natural fashion. And these are technologies that are already part of the contact center offer that we have as part of the WebEx portfolio. This is something we sell to our customers today. Now, video is still a minority channel when you think about how people interact with contact centers, but we have that as part of the offer as well. So it's really around how do people feel comfortable reaching out to organizations and what interaction channels they're using. Traditionally, it used to be voice predominantly on how people used to interact. We are seeing a lot more digital engagement now through digital channels and all sorts of social media channels, and that those are more text-oriented channels today, and that's sort of where the consumer base is. So in some ways, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. You want to make sure that you build technology that will find some adoption and usage, and the customer base has to be ready for adopting that. So that's sort of the mindset we have. We do AI for solving real problems. We don't do AI just for the sake of AI. That's kind of the mantra we build our products from. So I'll just leave it at that. I mean, the potential is obviously there for stitching all these building blocks together in very interesting ways.
Yeah, it's funny because I see myself as primarily voice or text-based, but then I look 10 or 15 years younger than I, and I see everyone just on their phones, videos
Yeah,
all the time. So
yeah,
that's why it just seems like it's a
right.
natural, people more comfortable with that, and
Yeah,
that seems to be certainly the path forward.
yeah.
All right, one other question for you, and then if there's anything else you'd like to add, I'd love to hear about it.